Have you ever wondered what it takes to build an empire from absolutely nothing? What kind of vision allows a young man with just a few rupees in his pocket to one day control the very arteries of a nation's economy? This is the story of a college dropout who dared to dream bigger than anyone around him. A story of ambition, struggle, and the relentless pursuit of a vision that would reshape India's landscape forever. This is the journey of Gautam Chantel Adani. Our story begins not in a boardroom, but at a bustling port. Imagine a young man, a student of commerce, standing at the edge of the water at Kandla Port. All around him is the chaos and energy of global trade ships arriving. Cargo being loaded and unloaded, the lifeblood of a nation flowing in and out. For most, it was just a busy harbor. But for this young man, it was a revelation. In that moment, he saw not just ships and containers, but a future. He saw a network of ports, roads, and power plants that could fuel the growth of his country. This single, pivotal insight was so powerful that it compelled him to make a decision that would alter the course of his life, and eventually, the Indian economy. He decided to leave the safety of his university education behind to chase this monumental dream. That young man was Gautam Adani, and that dream at Kandla Port laid the foundation for what would become India's largest private port and airport operator. Born in 1962 in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, Gautam Adani was one of 8 children in a middle-class family. His father was a small textile merchant, and from a young age, Gautam was surrounded by the daily realities of running a small business. Life was modest, and the path laid out for him was a conventional one. Get an education, find a stable job, and support the family. He enrolled for a Bachelor of Commerce degree at Gujarat University, dutifully following that expected path. But the fire of a different ambition was already smoldering within him. The classroom felt too small, the theories too distant from the real world of commerce and enterprise he yearned to conquer. Then came that life-altering visit to Kandla Port. The sheer scale of the operation. The immense potential he witnessed sparked a dream so audacious it couldn't be contained within the walls of a lecture hall. In his second year of college, he made the brave and risky choice to drop out. He left his hometown with little more than the clothes on his back and a few hundred rupees, and headed for the city of dreams, Mumbai. In the bustling metropolis, he didn't seek a comfortable office job. Instead, he started at the very bottom, taking a position as a diamond sorter at Mahendra Brothers Exports. It was painstaking work, but it taught him the intricacies of a valuable trade and the importance of a keen eye for detail. With the knowledge he gained, he soon ventured out on his own, setting up a small diamond brokerage. His natural business acumen quickly shone through, and he earned his first significant profit, a commission of over $100. It was a small amount by today's standards, but for the young Adani, it was proof that his instincts were right. He had the Midas touch. This early success in the diamond trade was just the first step. Adani's true ambition lay in commodities, the fundamental building blocks of industry. In 1985, he identified a new opportunity, importing primary polymers for small-scale industries. It was a move that connected him directly to the pulse of India's manufacturing sector. 3 years later, in 1988, he consolidated his efforts and founded Adani Exports. This company, the seed from which his colossal empire would grow, began by trading in a humble range of agricultural products and energy commodities. Few could have guessed that this modest trading firm would one day become the Adani Group, a name synonymous with India's growth story. He was starting from scratch, armed with little capital but an immense reservoir of determination and an uncanny ability to spot opportunities where others saw none. The 1990s marked a pivotal turning point for Gautam Adani, a moment when he transitioned from a successful trader to a visionary industrialist. India was on the cusp of economic liberalization, opening its doors to private enterprise in sectors that were once the sole domain of the government. Adani saw this not as a risk, but as the opportunity of a lifetime. While others focused on software and services, his gaze remained fixed on the physical world, the tangible, foundational elements of a modern economy. His biggest bet was on infrastructure. He returned to the place where his dream was born, the ports. His strategy was audacious, to build and operate world-class port facilities that could handle India's burgeoning international trade. The Adani Group plunged into the port sector, and with remarkable speed and efficiency, began to build a network of ports that would become the backbone of the country's maritime logistics. The company he founded quickly evolved into India's dominant player in port operations, a testament to his foresight and execution. But his vision extended beyond the coastline. Adani understood that for an economy to grow, it needed power. In 1996, he founded Adani Power, venturing into the complex and capital-intensive world of electricity generation. It was a move that perfectly aligned with the Indian government's focus on electrifying the nation and fueling its industrial ambitions. By strategically aligning his business objectives with national development policies, Adani's conglomerate experienced explosive growth. His companies became the nation's largest coal traders, feeding the power plants that lit up homes and powered factories across the country. For a time, Adani Exports even held the title of India's single largest foreign exchange earner, a stunning achievement for a company that had started just over a decade earlier. He wasn't just building a business. He was building the very infrastructure that would enable India's economic ascent. By the 2020s, the Adani Group had transformed into an infrastructure and energy behemoth unlike any other in India. The small trading firm had blossomed into a sprawling conglomerate with an unparalleled footprint. The group now owns and operates a staggering 14 private ports and 7 major airports, effectively controlling a significant portion of India's logistical gateways. The name Adani became synonymous with the nation's progress. But the ambition didn't stop there. The group embarked on an aggressive diversification strategy, expanding into new sectors with breathtaking speed. It made a dramatic entry into the cement industry by acquiring 2 of India's giants, Ambuja Cements and ACC, instantly becoming the country's second-largest cement producer. In a move that surprised many, the group also ventured into the media landscape with the acquisition of the prominent news network, NDTV. However, this rapid debt-fueled expansion did not come without its challenges. In early 2023, the Adani Group faced its most severe crisis to date. A report by the US-based short seller Hindenburg Research leveled serious allegations of stock market manipulation and accounting fraud against the conglomerate. The report sent shockwaves through the financial world, triggering a catastrophic collapse in the stock prices of Adani's listed companies. In a matter of days, a significant portion of Gautam Adani's personal fortune was wiped out, and the group's reputation was put to the ultimate test. Yet, in the face of this immense adversity, the group has shown resilience. It has embarked on a path of recovery, focusing on strategic deals, to shore up investor confidence, and working diligently to reduce its debt burden. True to his character, Adani is not just weathering the storm, he's looking toward the future. The group is now making one of its biggest bets yet, a massive investment in renewable energy. With a planned investment of $50 billion over the next decade, Adani aims to become a global leader in the production of green hydrogen. Positioning his empire at the forefront of the world's clean energy transition. From a young boy in a small textile shop to a titan of industry, Gautam Adani's life is a powerful testament to the force of a single, unwavering vision. It is a story of daring to leave the trodden path, of seeing opportunity in the dust and concrete of a developing nation, and of building, brick by brick, an empire that mirrors India's own aspirations. He faced hardships, from humble beginnings to recent monumental challenges, but his journey teaches us a profound lesson about resilience and the relentless pursuit of a dream. It shows us that with courage and foresight, one person can indeed move mountains, build ports, and power a nation. His legacy, still being written, will forever be etched into the ports, airports, and power lines of modern India.